something special and rare. It's number 1 versus number 2. These kind of matchups become part of college football history. The entire landscape looking in on this game today. Will we get something special? Welcome, folks, to the Plains and Jordan-Hare Stadium, the home of the Auburn Tigers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he takes this from inside the 5. Coverage team flying downfield, not much gained on that return. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense will get the first swing today. Are we going to see a repeat? Remember last time these teams played, it got ugly.
Chris, that's one of those games you just hate to see in a rivalry game. It gets so one-sided. Hoping today to see this defense play much better.
Quick pass, the catch is made. Finds room at the 30. Breaks into the clear. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
That is exactly how you envision that first play going all week. You put it out there, you hope for a big play, and you hit it.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Breaks free. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a 3rd down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
It's an out route, the catch made. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Quarterback will throw it off the run pass option. Oh, they stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. So Auburn's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. We got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week. But let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he was through the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
Nowhere to run. A corralling for no gain. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Keeping it on the ground here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year.
He fires it down the middle. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. Dogs will have to kick this away. And this will be the first punt for this offense this afternoon. And the returner blocked down by the coverage team. And out comes the offense set to take over here. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. It's complete on the crossing route. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Try and muscle for the first down. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Well, the season just got a lot more intense. This could be fun. Premier 1 versus 2 matchup, Kirk, right here in the middle of the season.
Yeah, middle of the year to get 1 versus 2. This obviously is going to have a lot of implications as far as the playoffs is concerned. And I'm just curious to see a big game like this. You ease your way in, or do you take a couple big swings to try to establish who could be the dominating team?
First down and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That's a fly to the wideout. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down. The Dogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. Offense now behind the sticks on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Looking deep downfield to the left. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. Well, now it's 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Dropping back. It's Larson. Grabbed by the receiver. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards in the completion, but now it's 4th down.
Chris, I felt like that was almost a 2-for-1. They know they're potentially going to go for it on 4th down, so you try to get as much as you can on 3rd to put yourself in a good spot for this next play. Curious to see if the offensive coordinator had something up his sleeve for this.
He's got it. That is enough for a first down. They've got it, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Dogs are in the red zone now. There's the handoff. Good enough for first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the grab and plenty of room to run. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Important 2nd down play coming up. Play fake, looking to throw. He makes the grab. The senior makes an excellent catch there and is brought down.
You know, we talked this week with the offense coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And they'll give it to the back. Makes a nice move there. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. And through one quarter, it's been a duel of big-time receivers showing out early in this one. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. It's a draw play. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Grab behind the line, it's Freeman. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Going for his running back. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down. Field goal unit. Knocks that one right down the middle. Hold on, there is a flag. If it's on the defense, it would still be 4th down. The kicker's got to be protected in a defenseless position like that. That penalty is going to give the offense a first down. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Now here's the toss play. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sound come up with that interception while doing that, and that is a big-time play.
Great move in the open field. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. The pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag. Defender flag for being a little too aggressive. The offense gets a 15-yard penalty. So quickly, all the way up to the 36 and it's first down. They'll try the right side on the toss. As the first down is still going. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
Incompletion makes it second down. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Grab down the middle. It's Bush. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Important third down play coming up after that completion. Dropping back, it's Larson. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. He decides to keep it here. End zone ahead. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Dogs.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. The quarterback keeps it on the option. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now.
That's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. And he takes it at the 40. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looking for the wideout, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Well, the Bulldogs versus the Tigers is just classic. It's the Old South's deepest rivalry and the 2nd most played in all of Division I football. Kurt.
Yeah, a lot of emotions on the field today. These two teams hate.
Who's in the clear? Inside the 10. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Turner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire 1st half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now 3rd down coming up.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
That's caught. It's Freeman. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Punt team ready to boot it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. Now they'll run it on the toss. Breaks into the clear. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Larson. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down. The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They finally stop him all the way down at the 6-yard line. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Georgia. Adds 6 more points to the total. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
Set to kick it off.
On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And the defense smothers him for no gain. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He lets it go. Pass incomplete. Very nearly intercepted that time.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. He's going to try to return the punt. And the returner will be brought down. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play, put him in scoring position before the half. Catch made over the middle. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. The Bulldogs come to the line in the hurry-up. To the air, it's Larson. The pass rush closing in. Has the first, still on the move. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half.
Timeout, Georgia.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Quick throw over the middle. The pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. Eventually, it's going to cost you.
So it's third down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. The kick is short, and now he's going to try to make something happen here. They finally make the stop there after a huge gain, but that wraps up the first half. The Bulldogs will kick this away to get the second half going. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. It's a steep mountain to climb here in the second half. They need to get going, cut into this deficit right here. We get the second half started with a running play. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Freeman. They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down mark. So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Here's the 2nd down play. Looking for a man. Quick throw to his receiver. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up. Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Quarterback still with the football. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They bring the punter onto the field now. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. No fair catch. They're going to make a return here. Coverage team brings down the return. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Dogs will come to the line to run the hurry up.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Tackle, but first down. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback has been able to find this guy all day long for such a huge day.
Quick throw, the catch is made. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Georgia has moved into the red zone. Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Pressure is coming. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Here we go. 3rd down. Close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. To throw, it's Larson. Launching one to the end zone. QB to the tight end for a completion. They make the stop just short of the mark where it's going to be 4th down and inches.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision.
And he bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. Well, the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
Georgia, 35. Auburn, 0.
And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team.
And your Auburn Tigers will take over.
And the Auburn offense back out on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Offense will keep it on the ground here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. And he'll finally go down after a huge gain and a big momentum boost for this offense. Looking to throw it on first down. Back-to-back deep shots. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. So the misfire in first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. He'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Bootleg looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. He's running out of time here. He's got a first down and more. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Looking to throw. It's Larson. Bringing pressure. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got it, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Boyd. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's got it, looking for the end zone. And it's a touchdown, but hold on here. We have a flag down. Let's check what that's about. Hold on. So that nice scoring play will be negated by the penalty. Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read.
Touchdown, Bulldogs! This offense really clicking.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good.
Georgia, 42. Auburn, 3.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. The shotgun handoff here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. A deep shot to the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
They're trailing by this much in the 4th quarter. The defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt.
Formation to kick it away.
We'll see what he can do with the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Pass complete on a crosser. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And now from the pistol formation. Play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Blitz and a quick sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking downfield, it's Larson. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got it, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Georgia, 49. Auburn, 3.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. It's out of bounds as a short gain on the play. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is
looking deep down the left side. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
And they'll take over.
well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
By the receiver.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Fires it on the move. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quick throw over the middle. And this pass is on target, caught. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a first and goal.
First and goal.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the fourth quarter. It's third down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
First and goal, we'll try to run it in. Nowhere to run up the middle.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So, nice job there. But
Touchdown, Dogs. This offense is still clicking.
boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. With time running out, serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly?
Let's go.
Handoff to the right side. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Escapes the pocket. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
On third down, he drops to throw. Took contact on the throw. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down. The punt team making their way on the field. And that sets up a return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. So here's the first play of the drive now that began at the 41. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Touchdown, Bulldogs. A great catch and run for 6.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Georgia, 65. 3. Auburn, 3.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And your Auburn Tigers will take over.
And the Auburn offense back out on the field. This has been a long afternoon for this offense. All that's left, got to get some consolation points here. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Second down, looking to throw it. Looking for a late deep throw. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Here's a throw underneath to the back. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Looking to throw it on 4th and very long. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. And here comes the punter onto the field. Fair catch made at the 20. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They've got a big cushion here in the latter stages. Great feeling to be up big on the road. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Muscles past the defender. What a catch and run by the junior. Well, they move the chains on a clutch drive, and that should be good enough. This was a pressure game. They step up and answer it here and secure a big victory in the middle of the season.
Chris, weeks ago, maybe even all the way back to week 1, we circled this game and knew that we had a chance for a major matchup this week. It's lived up to that billing. We find out who the better team is and who's able to build that resume as we get closer to the end of the year.
And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. That was the clutch play they needed to just about put this game on ice, Kirk. Here in the middle of the season, number 1 has stepped up and answered the bell.
Chris, we've seen this team be the same consistent team every single week, but today was a different kind of test. The number 2 team in the country, and here another solid win. There's no question who the best team in college football is.
The Dogs hustle to the line to run the hurry out. Looking downfield, it's Larson. Catch made on the out route.
It's almost like they don't have another receiver to throw the ball to. This guy's been making all kinds of plays today, and this time he decides to show off some fancy footwork and somehow stays in bounds.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Breaking tackles. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The Dogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long.
Here we go.
Quick pass. The catch is made. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Caught quickly on the left side. Touchdown, Georgia. Still no answer for this offense. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.